guys, my name is Ali Games and welcome back to Let's Play Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair, where we last left off, Byakuya, our fearless leader, was killed. We were having a party and there was a blackout and someone murdered him and he was under the table. So we are investigating what could possibly have happened. So we'll go and just talk around to people and all that fun stuff. Apparently, a great man once said, investigation should only be done on foot. So that's why I'm using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Well, if there's no reason, then there's no meaning. Hey Hajime, I just realized something. Could she by any chance know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking about the same thing. Eh? How'd you know? So you did hear us. Alright, I gotta turn this down just a little bit. Even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face style and personality, but I also have perfect ears. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout. When the blackout happened, we could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Oh, you mean it'll be easy as pie. Except eating fried rice with gravy for breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us about what you heard? Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of you. If you tell us, I'll let you take a bite. I'll let you bite Hajime later. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously? Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right, it was Mahiru. It's a blackout. Next was Kazuishi's voice, and the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything. It's pitch black. My future is pitch black.
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point it has its own unique charm. Just continue. Then there were more voices one after the other.
Everyone, calm down. We gotta skip.
Right, so it was Mahiru,
Like
Hyoko,
What the hell?
Byakuya,
What's going on here? This is... Ow.
Nagito, Akane,
I can't eat like this, you know.
You guys? Where are you?
then Teruteru.
Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Maybe, I think Sonia, that's last. Nope, never mind.
I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. What Byakuya said? Why did he say something like that? Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care. Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue to what will lead us to the truth? Then praise me! Let me bite ya! Ouch! Why are you actually biting me? Because Ibuki is weird like that. Alright, It's locked. Someone appears to be inside. Since it's a unisex bathroom, I don't know who's actually in there. Hey, is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Alright. Because I think we have to search this whole place plus outside a little bit. Oh god. I gotta like fix the bangs on this wig. It's like, that and I gotta recurl it. The old building circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Circuit break. Hey, I see you in there.
I've been found.
Yes, you have. Alright. Oh, there it is. Holy shit. That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this. It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a stepladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but... You're right. Even with a stepladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who? I did it! It's here! You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker. Ah, by the way, I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker? Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how to reach the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic. Liar! I'm serious. Want to see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh, really? Such a shame. Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, he'd take first place. You sure? What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced. There's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they did trip it or set it to be tripped... I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed. The circuit breaker is in this office. Naturally, I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here. Supposed to be here? Does that mean... So I was right. You weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker in the Duralumin case with all the weapons in it? So, where'd you run off to on your own? Well, that is... Ugh. Pekka suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? No, I am just not feeling too well. I apologize, but excuse me. Excuse me? What was that? Pekko, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, so... I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? It seems it will be a tough path. Poor Pekko. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pekko wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kind of hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough for Pekko as it is. What does that mean? I mean, is it cool? She didn't, like, run away or something. Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Is that really what it is? No. Okay, I didn't want to click on that. I wanted to click on this. This Duralumin case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected. Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked. Byakuya had the key to this particular Duralumin case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there's no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission? It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse. You see, it's open. Boards, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here. Because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Hey, isn't Pekko the killer? Why do you think that? Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but when I got here, she was gone. I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pekka's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya. And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Well, it's not like you look any better. True. It's the teeth, man. Alright, is that... Oh, wait. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Huh? Timer is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining room also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? No. Now then, I guess we're done with the office, don't you think so? We should get going now. Alright, what's around the corner? Is it the storage room? No, it's the exit. Okay, we gotta go to these... Is that always... Yeah, I think that was always open. Oh god, sometimes the turning takes forever. Sonia. Talk to her. There's something I want to ask you. What is it? It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. Why is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You'd never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? I see. It's like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know about fire doors? Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I'm ashamed of myself. It's the kitchen. I don't know. I think Teruteru's in here. I think that's it. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Teruteru? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen. But when I managed to finally get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices, so I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light? That's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work, so it was directly affected by the blackout. I see. Then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Alright. Chinese, Japanese, French. Okay. Oh, hey. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big, even I was shocked. It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this in Aoyama or Azabu. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. Not the moo cow! What a monster! His bare hands? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, it slipped my mind a lot, you know? Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste, since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Pekka, who took some portions for herself. Don't say that! I had to work so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, and only 2 people actually tasted them. Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I'll probably never be able to forget that killer. He's scary when mad. Reminds me of Sanji when people waste food. What now? Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just for the heck of it. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Where? The checklist? It's been a while since I played this one. I don't remember these investigations more like I do the first one. Byakuya must have confiscated all those dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like that knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? Then how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check? That's strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere. Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot pots. But this is all the stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder, so I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Now I can tell, let's get going. Yeah, sure thing. Alright, and then I think it's... Yes, I want to do that. I think it's the storage room, I think outside. I'm trying to fix it so it's like, looks nice, but it's really not. And then it's storage room, outside, because I think you have to talk to Chiaki and Gundam. This storage room is really dusty and dark. My hands are full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Are these irons? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on? It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister? Alright. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone. A wise decision. There's a huge piece of cloth randomly shoved in here. Is this a tablecloth? Oh, a tablecloth. Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a bloodstain? A bloodstain? Come here, take a closer look. It's too dark. I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a bloodstain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right? If that tablecloth has a bloodstain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a bloodstain! Hey Hajime, how much longer are you going to stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Let's move on and investigate other places already. I get it, you're right. Alright, I think outside is next. Okay, looks like you pretty much finished looking around the old building. So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage? There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worried about the possibility that I might be that danger? You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can live, you know? As I thought, you sure are strong. You are definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Hope's Peak Academy. Alright, then let's get going. To Byakuya's cottage. Yeah. I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. Creeped out! The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible? How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think. So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floorboard, huh? Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey.
The carpet I laid didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So I'm trying to see if we could get under it from here. Well, I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from there. Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere? No, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems that we can't get under the floor from the building, from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Oh, right. Fuyuhiko. I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside. Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. He did?
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko? Oh, hey, what are you doing here, all alone at a place like this? I'm standing guard so Monokuma doesn't come inside. How diligent of you. You're not coming to the party? Hell no, not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here? Of course not! I was just going for a damn walk! What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk? No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone! And then he just left. So that happened, but why did he come here? He probably wants to be part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else. That's why he's always alone. He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played those before? Huh? When did we start talking about video games? Way to keep us on track, Chiaki.
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage. As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice. I will most certainly reclaim the Hellhound earring with my own 2 hands. It seems he has no intention of investigating. Alright. I like you can actually go into the characters' rooms this time. Hey, Fuyuhiko. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Didn't you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya is the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think you want whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever, just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party. Check my alibi, eh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you from the old building. Nosy bitch. It's true I went for a little walk. And then just by chance, I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party. Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence! A coincidence! Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Yeah. I don't know where his cottage is. We're not even going to the right way. Yeah, but you can actually go into the cottage, like their rooms this time. It's locked. I guess we need to ask him for help. And so Nagito took a deep breath. Hey, Monokuma! Yay! Did you call me? Nagito, when did you train Monokuma? Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you could do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed. I can even play soccer by myself as long as I have this cloning technique. That would be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already. This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial? If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Now then, there's only one spell that can open these doors. See? I have unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Why does it open with a magic spell? It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then. Yeah, I guess you're right. There's an envelope on the table. It's a letter. Someone sent to Byakuya? There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious. Hajime, you should check what's inside. Yeah, you're right. Let's see. Huh? Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is... Is this a crime warning? No, if it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe this is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight because someone made this threat to Byakuya. He gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So he believed this crazy letter. He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just the worst case scenario. Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility, just to keep his promise? Then, why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us, he probably couldn't. He probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, and at that point there'd be no turning back. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself, without telling anyone. His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying? No, this could be a prank, and it might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. But still, we've come all this way here, and it's the only thing I could think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes in that old building. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked Maruhiru for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right? Sorry, that's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the results of her autopsy should be ready by now. I'll see you later. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now's not the time for me to worry about Nagito. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. Alright. I forgot about the autopsy in the picture. Backing this way. Alright. So, Mahiru and Mikan, we gotta talk to them next. Oh god. What the hell was that loud voice just now? I think it's Nekomaru, isn't it? Yeah. Feels so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomaru Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who? I won't lose to anyone. Not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about? What? I don't even know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shitty bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all. However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience. Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. And that's the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout. And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Byakuya's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he says sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Alright. So, Mahiru Mikan. So we kind of figured out that someone was in the bathroom the whole time. Hey, you're here! Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Well, just take a look at this. Just as he told me, I used the two photos I took before the blackout, and tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I made this diagram from analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing at a far distance from that table. It's impossible. There's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. What's this line extending from the table to where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it just in case. The power cord for the desk lamp? That cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed. That means... So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I really didn't understand it myself when I was drawing it. I've been feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all. It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. I'm not sure what, though. An extremely important clue. Okay. If you like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say. Did you find out anything? I tried within reason to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. Deep wounds. Deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs. It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object, around 5 millimeters in diameter, was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe. Yeah. It wasn't even a cry. Hey, are you okay? I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad. No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say. Still, around 5 millimeters in diameter, huh? Isn't that pretty thin? It's as thin as an ice picker and all. Alright. Here we go, guys. First trial's coming up.
Alrighty, guys. It's finally time. That's right. It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place.
At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
A mountain with a carving on Monokuma's face? At the central island? I think it's this way. Yeah. Hey, what the heck is that mountain? When did that get there? Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma? That story might be true after all. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right? Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I know, they probably ran away. Oh, hell nah. There's no way I'd let them escape, you know. Look, I dragged this one back over here. I'm telling you, let me go. Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up. Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room when I suddenly heard that the fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway? You. How can you say something so irresponsible? We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive. Mayuru, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. And I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened?
I am right here. Remember this well. A main character arrives when he intends to. Huh? It seems you noticed it too. If I didn't, then I'm right. Alright, now that everyone's all together, let's take the secret entrance to the trial field. But please wait a second. My, Monomi, just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in? Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought. Oh well, I'm a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation. I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over. He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles. He mentioned something about a secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? I'd be like, nope. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone, please get down. Something came out. Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it? Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear. That's totally suspicious! Forgive me. Seriously, just forgive me already. Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely. There's no way we'll find the killer. Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forward. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do is... Okay, you know what? First, I want to make sure I could... Oh, I got 3. Okay, what can I... Don't want downshift. I don't have enough for anything else. Okay, yeah. Moonsault, what is that? Increases jumping power. That'll work. Alright. I think they're always they're permanently added on unless you have one that can contradict it. All I could do is stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Alright, I'm not sure. And when each of us enter Monokuma Rock. This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. You're right. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth. Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then, the elevator door slowly opened. I get like a really big, Mystery of Magic feeling, you know? Now, if they just made it so there was one chair in the middle, it would be perfect. This is the class trial. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates. What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in this shitty looking place like this. Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now. Come on, you're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written. Looks like everyone knows. Yet if we try to resist, it won't change a thing. Just as Monokuma ordered, we walked towards the seats we have been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Togami, who was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it, is it one of us? I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Because that's our only option. There's no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial, building with hope and despair, has begun. Alright. Don't know how... Oh, we gotta set them. Oh, no. I didn't know that. Alright. Time limit, yes. 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 Alright, that's all I can do. Alright, let's go!
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial.
There we go.
During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs.
Thing is, he doesn't lie. Monokuma has never lied.
It's gonna be 100% fair.
need to worry. I'm the type who hates favorites.
Well, until like the last trial because they were backed into a corner, but he agreed to redo it over. So, or Junko did technically.
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
No complaining. Let's just settle this with our fists.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah. What you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds? Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds? Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath the table.
Especially when he was all the way on the other side of the room. The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately, we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. I'm sorry, but please excuse my ear-tainting rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will... Okay, non-stop debates. Yes. Do truth bullets. Truth bullets. Yes. Use the left stick. Fire with the... What button was that? Okay, yes. What button was that?
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
No. Ah.
Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery. Like a dog burying a bone.
I mean, that's a possibility, but that's not what happened. What he just said was strange. It clearly contradicts the information I know.
Why was Byakuya in a place like
His body was under the very back.
after the killer murdered? They probably moved the body there. No, that's wrong. No, I don't think the killer moved the body. Huh? Why? Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through.
Yeah, there would have been like a bunch of like a whole bunch of blood, like just dragging all the way through.
That's why you think it's impossible that the
Plus, he's really big, so you know.
Aw, and here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
I respond better to praise, you know.
He tried. Come on.
If the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed. Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude
Totally.
was always a big jokester.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
No, apparently not.
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Did Just because the power went out doesn't mean you dive under the table.
He's not that much of a pussy. Come on.
Is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya dove under the table is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. Then it's probably...
Crap!
Table is connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party. That?
I can prove it with.
Okay.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, "I am the murder weapon"?
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Goggles.
Beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right? Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
Okay, what's your proof then, Pecco?
This is almost like a real trial.
Well, it kind of is. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. But from this point on, there'll be more. So, yes. Yes. Alright, I will finish this one up right here, and then we'll go and end the episode.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout.
Right.
That sounds correct. If that's the case, during the blackout, Mr. Ham-Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
Boom, bitch! Yeah, he could! But then again, she didn't know about the goggles, so it's like you can't really be too hard on her.
Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus.
Alright, now we'll do it because Mahiru had to be a bitch!
That's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by Mahiru's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding. I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with a left stick. Based on the shape of the remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remark, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is a number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. You will lose counter sharpness even if you miss, so please be very careful. When the mood skews to your advantage for a certain length of time, the other party's argument changes. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contain weak spots. Instead, it will skew the mood toward the other party's advantage. Plus, it's going to be very big. Just like a regular debate, please refute any weak spots you find with the... for me, it's the X button, I think. Of course, if you don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut an opponent's remark. What's a truth blade? I'm terribly sorry. It appears there has been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. In this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. That's about it. There won't be any other changes in your handbook menu. Only the name has changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? We press the start button. Okay. Alright, I think it's...
Just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles.
Oh, there we go. It's like, what?
I can't back down.
Oh. Ah! Fuck you! Fuck you, bitch!
Where's your proof that the killer
Oh.
used them?
Because if they used night vision, they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Oh shit, I cut the wrong one.
Because if they used them, they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
No.
Cut through those words.
No, Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
And for here, I will end this episode. We are now starting to get to the trials. And the trials are always the fun part. To be honest, I really like doing the trials. I like games like this. There are a few games that I might do that are similar to this. I was told a long time ago when I first played this game on the old channel that I should do LA Noire. And then there's a game called The Silver Case that I like to do. So if you guys know any of these games that are like these mystery murder solving games that you think I'd like, I think there's another one called Thimbleweed Park, I think it's called. This was called Thimbleweed Park. And any games like this, I love this kind of stuff. I love the murder mysteries and like the crime solving stuff. They're so much fun. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you liked it, leave a comment if you liked it, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye! Nervousness? Fear? Why? Why am I nervous? It can't be. It obviously can't be. There's no way that's gonna happen. With a shout, I grabbed the tablecloth and flicked it back in one go.